Hello world, just Prince TV here again, coming at you with some more gaming news because I do game. Um, okay, Sony bought Bungie, right? They bought Bungie for like $3.6 billion, right? So the question comes, what should Sony do next? You know, um, I'm gonna start off with the Bungie um, purchase. I think it's a complete waste of money, to be honest with you. Even though, if put it this way, if they don't make this stuff exclusive, this content exclusive, these 10 games that they're making, the Destiny franchise, if it's not exclusive, then what are we doing here? You know, it's like a waste at this point because you're still going to share it with Microsoft and you're still going to share it with everybody else. So you just make a purchase just to make money. But then again, Destiny isn't worth 3.6 billion. Okay, and there's no telling all these other franchises, these 9 other franchises you got, is going to be worth, or you're going to make your money back. So it's a big risk, and it's not like, Destiny is like this big, you know, big time game like Call of Duty style. Maybe they could take it to newer heights because it does have a big following, but the thing with making new IPs is you don't know what's going to happen next. You don't know if a new IP is going to be famous or not. Look at Returnal. They only sold thousands of units. That was it. You know, and it failed to become a commercialized hit. Now you could keep making the part two, make it a little more better, and it could appeal to more people. But making new IPs is not easy. It's hard. And if you're not going to make it exclusive, you're making it even more worse. But you're buying the company. So I guess the only thing I could make sense of out of this purchase is they're gonna see how these 10 games take off, and if it comes famous on multi-platforms, then they say, hey, after this, every other game is gonna be exclusive. That's the only thing I could think of. If you want something to be more popular and famous, you gotta get it outside of just PlayStation. You gotta get everybody to use it, right? So I guess that makes sense, but for $3.6 billion, it seems like a risk. On paper, it seems like a big risk when you could just go out and try to save that money to purchase Capcom or Square Enix if they're selling. But if they're not selling, why wouldn't you just pocket that 3.6 million and buy Spall Studios? I'm sure Spall Studios would have took that money, and you could have had spread all across multi-platforms with some of those things. And like I was saying, if content is what you need for live games, streaming service, Bungie is not really it. They got only one game. That's it. If they're working on these other, I guess 9 other IPs, there's no guarantee that they're going to be famous. You should have bought something that could do you a little more better. But I understand why they did it. This is a move to compete against Game Pass because they want a service that have people come back for more. So I guess it could be something mind blowing and new because Game Pass is not even doing that. So Sony's entering a new category of live stream games. But to me, it's a big risk. But Sony got to where they're at by taking big risks. So maybe in the long run, it's actually worth it. But we shall see, man. I'm pretty sure it's going to be part of the Spartacus service, if that's what you call it. But if I could give this purchase a rating, I would say probably it's out of 5 stars. I would say it's probably 2.5. Because at the end of the day, they still only got one IP. Too risky for the rest of the IPs. But we shall see. Just Prince TV out.